What's going on, everybody? This is 2K Toro, and we have a very important video for you guys today. 2K25 comes out in just a couple of days, and whether you're watching this before or after release, I'm gonna give you some very important tips to help you with your MyPlayer builder so you don't make any mistakes. Now, I have spent many hours studying and taking notes on some of the most important features in the MyPlayer builder. So be sure to like this video and save it so you are ready when 2K25 drops. And if you're not following me already, please be sure to do so. We're bringing you a ton of helpful tips and some of the best builds in 2K25. Now, in this video, we will be discussing all the elements of your MyPlayer that include shooting, inside scoring, playmaking, and defending. We'll even go over some of the badges and how you can reach the new legend tier on those badges. Now, you know we don't like to waste any time on this page, so let's jump into it. The first thing I want to discuss is a common mistake a lot of us make very early on in the game, and those are the requirements needed to unlock the contact dunk packages. 2K does not tell you the requirements when creating your MyPlayer. It's only after the fact when you're finally in the city and could add animations. So before you invest any VC into your MyPlayer, be sure you're hitting those requirements. But this is what we have so far. And a special thanks to Laker Fan on YouTube for providing this chart. And if you're making a slasher or a big man this year, this chart is very important. Now, these are the numbers from Community Day, and the requirements can change a little bit when the game releases. But overall, they seem pretty close to 2K24. However, there are some differences that I already see. For example, the elite big man contact dunks. The 90 standing dunk rating is the same as 2K24. However, the vertical, you only need a 70 for 2K25 opposed to a 75 in 2K24. However, for an elite contact dunk off of one, you need a 99 driving dunk and a 90 vertical in 2K25. But for 2K24, you needed a 96 driving dunk and only an 86 vert to unlock elite contact dunks off of one. Now, I'm not going to go over every single one, but please use this as a guide when creating your slasher or big man. Sticking with inside scoring, here are the requirements for every single badge. Now, we all know the number of badges have been cut down significantly from 2K24. 2K25 only has 11 finishing badges compared to 24 in 2K24. Multiple badges have been combined into one, which I think is a great idea. I'm not going to go over every single one, but I just want to highlight posterizer. You're going to need a 99 driving dunk to get posterizer on Legend. I mean, can you just imagine the bodies you're gonna catch? That is going to be one of my must-haves this year, no doubt. And before we move on to the next topic, just want to give another thanks to 2K Labs. A lot of the information I'm sharing with you guys today is from them directly, so be sure to check them out on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and their website directly. Now, next up, let's talk about shooting. There are only 5 shooting badges in 2K25 compared to 17 in 2K24. And the 5 shooting badges that made the list are Deadeye, Limitless Range, Mini Marksman, Set Shot Specialist, and Shifty Shooter. You also see the rating requirements for each badge tier, so be sure to keep this in mind when creating your build. But a Deadeye and Limitless Range on Legend might be game over. I also want to share the max 3 you can get for every height in the game. Like previous 2Ks, shorter players do get higher 3-point caps. But be sure to screenshot this chart because you're gonna need it when you start creating your MyPlayer. And before we move on to the other categories, I just want to share a post with you guys by TJ on X. He made his exact same build from 2K24 into 2K25, and there were a ton of attributes left over. He took his perimeter defense from a 58 to a 73, his steal from essentially a 0 to 71, he was able to increase his vertical from a 67 to 75, and he was even able to add some defensive rebounds. And if you know the 2K24 builder, you know that those attributes are not cheap to upgrade. So what do you guys think? Is it better or worse that you can build more versatile players? Now, for all of my playmakers, there are only 9 badges this year compared to 17 in 2K24. And some of these new badges sound insane, like Ankle Assassin. The crazy thing about this is that you can be 6'10" and still equip this badge. This is gonna be very interesting to try out. The same goes for Strong Handle with a max height of 6'11" and Handles for Days with a max height of 7 feet. These new Victor Wembanyama builds are about to go crazy. But the last thing I want to mention here is the max ball handling for each height. Be sure to use this graph alongside the previous one with the badge tiers to create your playmaker. And before we discuss defense, I just want to share a very important tweet that Zach Timmerman posted a few days ago. Basically, somebody asked if cap breakers and max plus 2+1 badges can stack. And as you can see, Zach Timmerman posted a very excited yes. This is going to be very important when creating your MyPlayer. As you may have heard, there are going to be cap breakers in NBA 2K25. This will basically allow you to take your MyPlayer's 3-point rating from an 89 to a 90 to a 91. You get the point. My understanding is you can use them on other attributes as well and not be tied to just one. But keep in mind, you cannot go above your MyPlayer's max potential. And to show you an example, this MyPlayer has a max 3-point shot potential of 89. And that's probably because of his height, wingspan, whatever it may be. But basically, you cannot use the cap breakers to take the 89 to a 90. But in your MyPlayer builder, if you settle for an 87, let's say, you can use 2 additional cap breakers to move that 87 to an 89 3-point shot. The cap breakers also unlock all the animations and bash tier requirements. So keep all of this in mind because it is very important when creating your MyPlayer. Okay, lastly, let's talk about the defense in 2K25. The difference in badges isn't that significant here. 2K25 has 10 defending and rebounding badges compared to 2K24, which had 19. Defense is obviously one of the most important fields of the game, so be sure you're considering all of these attributes and badges before creating your player. And before I let you go, I just found out that 2K Intel posted a breakdown of the entire city and where to find everything. This is pretty cool to see ahead of time, and I'm very happy that 2K shrunk the size of the city. It does get pretty annoying running from place to place to get your Gatorade workout in or to buy some new clothes, for example. But that is it for this video, guys. If this helped you out, please be sure to drop a like and subscribe if you're new here because we're dropping a ton of helpful 2K25 tips, so don't miss out. Peace.